Hello students, welcome to MJC Learning. In our last lecture, we had seen about the name of the endocrine glands, definition of hormone and the properties of hormone. We just revised that last lecture again. For this, I will ask you some questions. Question number 1. Which is the master gland of our body? It is pituitary gland. The gland which plays important role in the development of immune system in our body. The gland name is thymus gland. The glands which are located on the top of the kidneys. The name of the glands are adrenal glands. My next question, what is a hormone? Hormone is a chemical substance or a chemical messenger which is released at one place, but their action can be seen on the other part of the body. That other part of the body is called as a target organ. Okay students, today we will discuss about the most important and the most largest endocrine gland of the body, which is called as a thyroid gland. Let's see the content. Thyroid gland. The first point, external morphology of a thyroid gland. Number 2, histological structure of a thyroid gland. And after that, we will discuss some questions based on the thyroid gland. So students, our today's content is thyroid gland, its external morphology and its a histological structure. And after that, we will discuss some questions based on it. Start with external morphology of a thyroid gland. See the word external morphology. External morphology means external characters. And for the external characters, you have to use following points: position, size, shape, weight, color, and the origin, etc. So, to explain the external morphology of a thyroid gland, you will use following points: position, size, shape, weight, color, and the origin. Refer the diagram. In a diagram, 3 labels are there. Label number 1, it is thyroid lobes. As thyroid gland has 2 lobes, so it is thyroid lobes. 2 lobes are there. Label number 2, it is isthmus. Label number 2, it is isthmus. Label number 3, it is a trachea. It is a trachea. See the explanation now. First point, position. Thyroid gland is located or it is situated in the anterior region of a neck, just below the larynx and ventrolateral to the trachea. This is called as a position of thyroid gland, means where this thyroid gland is located. It is located in the anterior region of the neck, just below the larynx, and it is ventrolateral to the trachea. So for the position, you have to use these 3 points. Point number 1, it is situated in the anterior region of the neck. Number 2, just below the larynx. And number 3, it is located ventrolateral, means ventral and the lateral side to the trachea. This is called position of the thyroid gland. Size. Size of the thyroid gland, it is 5 into 3 centimeter. I repeat, the size of the thyroid gland, it is 5 into 3 centimeter. Point number 3, shape. The shape of the thyroid gland, it may be butterfly shape or a shield shape or a H shape. So thyroid gland, it's a shape, it may be butterfly shape or a H shape or a shield shape. Point number 4, weight. The weight of the thyroid gland, it is about 25 gram. So it is about 25 gram in a weight. Point number 5, color. Thyroid gland is brownish red in a color. Thyroid gland is brownish red in a color. Point number 6, origin. The most important point, it is endodermal in origin. I repeat the word, it is endodermal in origin, means it is derived from the endoderm of the embryo. Beside this 6 point, There are two important points. Thyroid gland has two lobes. It consists of two lobes, and both the lobes are connected with each other by means of one connective tissue septa, which is called as a isthmus. So thyroid gland has two lobes, and both the lobes are connected by means of a isthmus, and that isthmus is made up of a connective tissue. This is called as a external morphology of a thyroid gland. We just revise the points once again. External morphology of thyroid gland. Point number 1, position. It is situated in the anterior region of a neck, just below the larynx and ventrolateral to the trachea. Number 2, size 5 into 3 centimeter. Number 3, shape. It is 25 shape. It is shield shape or butterfly shape or the H shape. Number 4, weight. It is 25 gram in a weight. Color, brownish red in color. Origin, it is endodermal in origin. It has two lobes, and both the lobes are connected by means of one isthmus, and that isthmus is made up of connective tissue. That's it. This is about the external morphology of a thyroid gland. Now see, histological structure of a thyroid gland. Histological structure of thyroid gland means internal structure of a thyroid gland. So for the histological structure of thyroid gland, or for the internal structure of a thyroid gland, you have to take a section, transverse section of a thyroid gland, and you have to observe that section under the microscope. If you observe that section under the microscope, you will see such type of a structure. Refer the diagram. Into that diagram, 6 labels are there. Label number 1, it is thyroid follicle. I repeat, it is a thyroid follicle. Label number 2, one layer is seen. It is follicular epithelium. Label number 3, it is thyroglobulin. Label number 4, parafollicular cells. Parafollicular cells. Label number 5, it is a loose connective tissue. Label number 6, it is a network of blood capillaries and the nerve fibers. I repeat all the labels again. Label number 1, thyroid follicle. Label number 2, follicular epithelium. Label number 3, thyroglobulin. Label number 4, parafollicular cells. Label number 5, loose connective tissue. And label number 6, network of blood capillary and the nerve fibers. Now see the explanation. For the explanation also you will use same points. Point number 1, in TS of thyroid gland means in a transverse section of thyroid gland, it shows millions of rounded bodies. That bodies are called as a thyroid follicles or thyroid vesicles or acini. So for the thyroid follicles, there are two different names. One is a thyroid vesicles or acini. Point number 2, internally each thyroid follicle is lined by an epithelium. Refer the label number 2. Internally each follicle is lined by an epithelium which is called as a follicular epithelium. Which is called as a follicular epithelium. Point number 3, internally each follicle is filled with one substance which is called as a thyroglobulin. Internally each follicle is filled with one substance which is called as a thyroglobulin. Point number 4, this thyroglobulin, it is a combination of two hormones, T3 and T4 hormones, and there is also presence of one protein called as a globulin. So thyroglobulin is a combination or is a mixture of a T3 hormone, T4 hormone and the protein called as a globulin. Besides the follicle, there are some special type of cells are seen. See the label number 4. These are the special type of cells which are called as parafollicular cells or the C cell. Parafollicular cells or the C cell. Students, you know the importance of these cells. These parafollicular cells or the C cell, they secretes one hormone called as a thyrocalcitonin or calcitonin. So thyrocalcitonin or the calcitonin, it is a hormone secreted by the parafollicular cells or the C cells. Besides this follicle, parafollicular cells, there is also presence of a loose connective tissue, label number 5, and the network of a blood capillary and the nerve fibers. So besides the follicles, parafollicular cell, there is also presence of a loose connective tissue and the network of a blood capillaries and the nerve fiber. This is called as the internal structure or the histological structure of a thyroid gland. See the points once again. In histological structure of a thyroid gland, it shows millions of rounded bodies called as a thyroid follicles or thyroid vesicles or acini. This thyroid follicle is internally lined by an epithelium called as a follicular epithelium. Internally, each follicle is filled with a fluid or a substance called as a thyroglobulin. Besides the follicle, there is also presence of some special type of cells called as a parafollicular cells or a C cells. These parafollicular cells, they secretes a hormone called as a thyrocalcitonin or the calcitonin. Besides the follicle, parafollicular cell, there is also presence of a loose connective tissue, network of blood capillary and the nerve fiber. This is about the histological structure of a thyroid gland. Now we will discuss some questions. Questions based on the thyroid gland. The first question is sketch and label the diagram showing the external morphology of a thyroid gland. See the question. In this question, sketch and label is asked, so you have to sketch a diagram and you have to label it. Only 3 labels are required because this question will ask for the 2 marks, half marks for the proportionate diagram, and any 3 labels carries 1.5 marks. So for this question you will refer our diagram number 1, external morphology of a thyroid gland. Question number 2, describe the histological structure of a thyroid gland, or describe the TS of a thyroid gland, or describe the internal structure of a thyroid gland. This question will ask for the 4 marks, and for the 4 marks, 2 marks for the diagram and 2 marks for the explanation. For the diagram, refer our diagram number 2, that is histological structure of a thyroid gland. And for the explanation, refer our explanation related to the histological structure of a thyroid gland. This is one of the important question of the thyroid gland. In our next lecture, we will see the hormones of a thyroid gland, their function and the abnormalities caused due to hyposecretion and hypersecretion of a thyroid gland. Thank you.